Hello everyone and welcome to Hermitcraft once more. My name is Cub and today welcome to a very special episode of Hermitcraft because this is an episode unlike any other. Let me explain why. Today we are going to be working on phase 4 of our base, which actually is happening before phase 3, so these actually should probably be reversed, but that's fine. Today we're going to be working on not the skull containment structure, we actually completed that last time. Today we'll be working on the Dragon Egg area. Now, what is the Dragon Egg area, you might ask? Well, that's a fair question. So a long time ago, back at the start of the season, you might recall we did a one cycle of the dragon. And we killed the dragon with just a couple of beds, and we ended up with, the Dragon Egg. This is it. This is the Dragon Egg, ladies and gentlemen. This is it. The one and only on the server this season. So yeah, we should probably actually get this back. First of all, let's just float on down here and make sure we can pop this off. That is the wrong block. I think that's the right block. Okay, so we're going to get this Dragon Egg back. Let's just get up here and drop this down and make sure that we catch it here. Yep, there we go. All right, so we have the Dragon Egg. Given the unique nature of the Dragon Egg, I wanted to do something very unique and very special with the Dragon Egg this season, and I'm not just talking about in-game. I wanted to make a real-world impact utilizing the Dragon Egg, and so, in April 2025, Hermitcraft hosted a charity livestream benefiting Gamers Outreach. During that charity livestream, I offered to name a dog after whoever donated $500 to the charity, and basically, you would get your dog named after your username or whatever you wanted the dog to be named. And so 20 amazing individuals filled all the slots pretty much within like 20-30 minutes of this being offered. And today we are going to honor each and every one of those individuals here by having their own unique dog in-game on Hermitcraft defending the Dragon Egg. So let's start with naming all these 20 individuals. And again, thank you to everybody who donated to Gamers Outreach. Not just these 20 people, but these 20 people, especially with regards to the Dragon Egg, I think deserve some recognition for their incredible contributions. So, without further ado, thank you to Robot Unicron, much appreciated. Mrs. Walker, Sean, the Demo Jester, TMA369, not you, Gokun, we got an extra dog there. Dootsman. We got Eshani Leia. Chalice Puma Sway. Reina Girl. Katie Queen. Kelly. And Naxator. Sam, best dog of all time. We got Polly. We got Burke615. Apollo Hercules 8819. Luthien 907, Phoebe, and Mother of Corgis. Thank you so much to all those amazing individuals donating $500 to name a dog here on Hermitcraft, which is going to help defend the Dragon Egg momentarily. You might also notice, by the way, we have every type of dog represented in this game here at the base already. We actually flew these dogs in from thousands of blocks away. For instance, these guys are I believe these are the black dog from the old growth pine taiga. These guys are the snowy wolf from the grove biome right here. We have some over here from the old growth spruce taiga. This is just the default dog with the custom collar. We have this one from the forest. We have these from I believe this is from the taiga, snowy taiga, the ashen dog. And we have the striped one from the Badlands. This one is, I believe, from the Savannah Plateau, the spotted dog. Yep. And then this one, I believe, is from another one of the taigas. So, yeah. This is kind of an amazing... Oh, yeah, and the rusty one. Where's the rusty one? This one's from the jungle. The rusty dog. So, yeah, we actually got an advancement for this. Getting all these dogs over here, the whole pack. So all these dogs already have been flown from thousands of blocks away, tens of thousands of blocks away in some cases, via boat and elytra. And that happened on a live stream. It was amazing. So if you're not watching the live streams, twitch.tv/Cubfan135. But guys, all these dragon dogs they're not defending the dragon egg yet. We got to put them in position. We got to build a structure around the dragon egg. Then we're going to have the dragon egg, or the dragon dogs, sitting around the dragon egg, defending it. It's going to be cool. So let's just quickly secure this dragon egg, because it's gotten me a little nervous to have it out like this. Let's just secure this in a chest. There we go. And we got to find a good spot to put this dragon egg monument. Alright everyone, so as you can see here, we have ourselves a little area dug out and built up with some deep slate around here. We've also gone ahead and carved into the hill up here to basically sort of even out these two sections, because one side's too low, one side's too high. So we're kind of, you know, averaging the two basically, so we can build our tower here with the dragon egg. And I'm thinking I want the dragon egg sort of on the very top of the tower. Like if this is the tower here, I want the dragon egg to be like at the pinnacle of the tower. So it's sort of like your eye, when you look at it, it just automatically goes up to the dragon egg. I think that'd be kind of a cool method to build the tower with. I think this is probably going to be our ground level with some skulk around the area like this. And yeah, I think we're on our way. So hopefully we won't have to move too many of these amethyst dikes here. We can probably also fill this in like this and bring this in here a little bit. These don't have to be perfect. We just want this to be, you know, a natural area here. So yeah, I'm going to fill this in and yeah, sort of smooth this out a little bit, and then we can start to build our tower. Alright everybody, take a look. We got ourselves a tower completed, and looks like this. We got our dragon egg at the very tip top of the tower on top of a skulk shrieker, which by the way, is not just aesthetic. It is actually a functional skulk shrieker, which will activate and shriek whenever you get too close to the dragon egg. Now you might ask, when does that happen? Well, when you get within this circle of chiseled tough brick that goes all the way around the outside of the tower. So if I just walk in here, you'll see we got a little too close. So we got the shriek and we got the fireworks here. Just to demonstrate again. Yep, if I'm just moving around in here, it'll just continuously shoot off fireworks and shriek. And the same thing happens if you, for instance, let's say we shot at the tower. It shoots back with the fireworks and shrieks again. So that's really cool. And since we have that feature, I thought, you know what? Might be cool if we had something that was positive that the player could do here to get people to come over here and observe the dragon egg from a safe distance, of course. You don't want them to get too close. Take a look at the dragon dogs, as well as, you know, maybe have something special happen with the dragon egg. So I made it so that this circle, when you actually parkour across it, you'll see that this pillar is different. It has some note blocks, some observers, and on the very top, let's just get up there by taking off our wings here. We can get up here, and there's a pressure plate we can stand on. And so if you come here with 4 friends and stand on all 4 corners, you'll actually see a beacon beam that shoots up through the tower, through the anvil, through the skulk shrieker, and then through the dragon egg into the sky. That is also like a purple magenta colored beam. The same also happens if you parkour continuously around the structure and make one entire loop without failing a single jump. So if I just do this real quick, let's see if we can make it. There's 2. There, oh, I missed it. Okay, so it's not going to work. Yep, I got too close. My bad. My bad. Chill. Chill. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, and on this one, listen close. The dragon is here, which means that the beacon beam is lit, and it remains lit as long as we keep going around. And then once we stop, fireworks shoot out in sort of a celebration of you making it around. The beam goes off once you stop there. So yeah, if you're good enough at parkour and you can make it all the way around without stopping continuously. Kind of a cool little, like, mini challenge, I guess. You can see the beacon beam light up, and then eventually goes away once you stop parkouring around. But as long as you keep parkouring, the beacon beam stays lit. So that's kind of a little cool thing. And again, you could do it with 4 players, each just standing here. So that'd be kind of cool to see as well. But guys, I think this is all the functionality we're going to put in here. I will show you a little bit of the redstone. The way we differentiate between, like when the player comes close like this, and when the shrieking happens, versus no shrieking happening, is because the shrieker only activates when a player activates the skulk sensors, which we're using in the wall here to sort of relay the signal up. You can see there's one actually in here with an amethyst next to it, because we're actually relaying the signal from this skulk sensor to another skulk sensor higher up, and then that skulk sensor activates the shrieker or not. So we have to actually relay the signal up because this tower is so tall. And then the other part of this, the towers here, I can open this up and show you here. We make our way down here. We might get some shrieking going on here. But basically we have a 4-way AND gate attached to a pulse extender. And then this controls whether the beacon is active or not down here. And then it also controls the dragon yelling like that. And that time we did, since it was us directly clicking the note block, the sensor correctly picked that up and it shrieked as well. But usually, like I said, it doesn't shriek if you have the dragon egg or the dragon sound, the dragon head play the sound. So that's kind of cool. Let's just fly out of here. It'll also detect you if you fly too close, like this. Of course, there's a skulk sensor that can detect that. So that's kind of cool. So let's just put this back here. And I think now that we got everything all set, I think it's now time to move in the dragon dogs. And we're going to set these guys down on the actual tower itself. All right, everybody, time to unseat the dogs. First dog we're going to unseat is going to be Mother of Corgis. And so the plan is we're going to unseat the dog like this. We're going to fly this way. And then land here. And yep, there we go. Teleported. Fantastic. And we're going to try and push the dog this way and up the stair. I don't know how this is going to go. Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay, perfect. So one dog is going to stand, or sit, rather, right there. All right, there we go. Mother of Corgis in place. Let's get the other 19. All right, everybody, we're down to the final 4 dogs. So the final 4 dogs at the very top are going to be Sean. And this is going to be kind of challenging to get these dogs here to sit down on the very top of the lantern. So we'll see how it goes. They also can't be on the... There we go. We're going to make sure we're right in the middle. Perfect. Just like that. Maybe a little further. There we go. Perfect. Right there. Look at that. That's beautiful. Okay. So there's Sean on that one. Let's get another dog on the other one here. See who it's going to be. It's going to be the Demo Jester. The striped dog. So we'll come on over this way and badoosh, bada boom. There we go. Okay. And let's just pad this out a little bit just in case. You know. There we go. Okay. And we'll get this guy onto this one. There we go. And up. Beauty. One more up. On the lantern. Very nice. Alright. On the lantern. Demo Jester. Alright. 2 more to go. 2 more to go. And then we got this tower basically completed. Let's see who are the final 2. But not the at least 2. TMA 369. Let's go. Going to the top, baby. Let's go. So come on over here. Bada boom. There we go. Okay. So again, we got to go around. Around this way. Like this. And then up onto the lantern. Okay. Get them a little more centered. There we are. All right, TMA on there. Let's go. And then we're going to add this out a bit on this side. Looks like we gotta sleep. Yeah, nobody's going to sleep. So let's just sleep real quick to prevent mob spawning. Oh, this is looking good. This is looking good. And last but certainly not least, we got Dootsman. Dootsman sitting here for a while now. Off to the side, but going to be on the pinnacle of the tower up here. So we're going to just land right over here. There we go. Dootsman, thank you so much. Just going to push him out this way. Around TMA. And get him over here. Up he goes. Little shove back this way. Shove over that way. And we're going to do one more little push that way. Okay, a little too far. There we go. Perfection. All right. So, there we go. Top 4 dogs are in. Let's take this all away and see what it's looking like. And that day, our wolf pack grew by 20. Ladies and gentlemen, we have all the dogs now on the tower here. Let's just go through them so you know where your dog is at if you have donated to the cause. So, Esheni Leia, you're right there on the corner. We got Burke615 right here. We got Sean up at the top, along with TMA369. If we make our way around here, we got Phoebe. We got Gokun down there. We got Polly. Gonna be very careful not to push these dogs because they're very precariously situated. Robot Unicron right there. We got Apollo Hercules 8819 right here. And then we got Mrs. Walker on this side. If we jump on down, can I land here? Yep. We got Mother of Corgis here. We got Naxator. Kelly right here. I'm just going to push on by you. There we go. Okay. We got Luthien 907 right there. We got Sam, best dog of all time right there. We got Katie Queen on this side. Chalice Puma Sway right here. And Raina Girl right here. So, yeah, pretty cool. So, we got basically 5 dogs per side plus the 2 on the top. So, we got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 visible from one side. But some of the dogs like are on the corner there. So, I think it looks pretty cool, actually. If we get on back here and see kind of what it looks like. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. So now we just basically have to put in the fireworks, and then we need to light the fires down below. Obviously, didn't want to do that yet because we want to make sure the dogs made it. And they all made it successfully. So, very nice. So now, let's load in the fireworks, let's light the fires, and this project will be completed. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so here it is, the Dragon Dog Tower in its final form here now, looking magnificent with the blue fire down there, and of course, if we get too close, we got some fireworks in there now. The shrieking happens, and bam, look at that. What a spectacular firework. Let's see that again. We got these big purple fireworks. Beautiful, along with a couple variants you might see. And so, let's just, double check. There's one of the variants, for instance, right there. And let's just double check that the dragon still comes out if we parkour around here. Just like this. Bouncing from one to the other. We almost missed that jump. That's okay. We made it. Alright, so now we should see dragon comes out. Fireworks launch. Fireworks explode. Beautiful. And the beam stays lit until we stop. At which point, the whole thing resets. Magnificent. You love to see it. Beautiful, beautiful. Alright, so there we go, guys. That is the Dragon Dog Tower. Hope you guys like it. And, yeah, thank you again to those folks who donated for the Dragon Dogs towards the Gamers Outreach charity during the charity live stream. In this next segment, Windows Update decided to disable all in-game sounds because it's stupid and dumb. So, instead, I'm going to dub over all the sounds I think should be playing in the segment, and I need you, the viewers, to give me a rating. From 0 to 100. 0 being the worst, 100 being the best. Here we go. Let's do it. With the Dragon Egg area completed now, let's look at the Great To Do board of Stuff and Things 2TM and see what we got next. We got Finish Mineral Placement. That is something I've been meaning to do for a while and have not gotten around to. Luckily, our mining session last time gave us a bunch of diamond ore blocks. As you can see right here, kabam, we got the bling in there. And we got a bunch of raw golden stuff down on the lower levels. Let's just go down and get that stuff here. We'll grab some of this and some of that. And we'll need also this box, which we have some stuff, I think, yeah, that we can use in the construction of some mineral resources. We might need some more glowstone, so we'll just grab some of that. And we probably will need some more resin. So we got some resin clumps here, and I think we got a few more at our resin farm down here. Yep, just a few more. All right, that'll help out. Very nice. Okay, so we'll get out here. We'll start to place down some minerals and see how far we can make it. All right, everybody, check it out. We got a whole bunch more mineral deposits back here now. You can see we put down some raw gold that goes all the way over to the edge of our containment structure right over here, which is looking pretty nice. We do need some resin here because if you remember, these gold are currently being eaten by skulk, and so we need like some gold flakes that have fallen off onto the skulk itself. So we definitely need some more of that. We also have some more diamond minerals and some more gold actually over here. In this section, you can see behind the fireworks factory, whole nother section of diamond block minerals also being eaten by skulk, and we got some plants underneath all these that are, you know, feeding off of the basically the eaten or the decomposed diamond. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So yeah, things are looking good over here, and I think at this point we've kind of defined our mineral areas to where we don't need these concrete that we use to basically, you know, separate the sections out. So I think I'm going to go throughout our base and just remove all these because it's kind of apparent now like where these are at. So we can just go ahead and get rid of these, and this will just basically make the base feel a lot more cohesive. There won't be all sorts of these random concrete powder blocks all over the place, so that'll be really nice as well. All right, everybody, in total, we ended up removing about 7-8 stacks of concrete powder here of various colors, and I gotta say, it has made a massive difference on this map. Take a look. Look at this. So with the divisions of the concrete powder no longer visible, the whole base just flows a whole lot better, and it just pops a whole lot more. So feeling fantastic about that, and we've made some big progress on the mineral placement today, as well as, yeah, the dragon egg area. So big progress today, and more still to come in the future. But until then, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like, be sure to subscribe, and I will see you all in the next episode. Farewell.